people born in this county, bred in this county, and we are leaders of this county. We lead the people who plant sugarcane and who survive on sugarcane as a cash crop in this country. We are very much aware of what we have been opposing and what has come to happen against the people's public participation. Nzoia Sugar Company. Nzoia Sugar Company was a parastatal given to us as a gift from Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, a man who saw that the Kenyanization of the sugar industry would benefit employment, the owners of this place, and to boost the production of sugar in this country to curb the demand on the market. And we know very well, ladies and gentlemen, that the factor why Nzoia was made put where it is was particularly to create employment, to avoid youths flooding the cities. The youth of Western would remain here, get employed in Nzoia and work. When we got this fourth government, this government that has come in space, I am a member of Parliament of Kenya Kwanza. During the campaigns, I was clearly listening to the president and everybody at the Kimilili Mtala Stadium when the current president was the deputy president and we were carrying out economic forums. It was clearly put that when in 100 days, when we take over power, we shall bring the new machine as government in Nzoia. We were to bring the new machine bought by government, it being a parastatal in Nzoia. What has happened is the opposite. Nzoia has been sold. All our opposition, the way to Mr. Mbele, opposing the sale of Nzoia, it was done against the wishes of the people, against the wishes of the elected leaders, Majimbo and Wamboka, and against the courts, which gave court orders that we have in reception now. As we talk today, the court restrained the sale of this. They have gone ahead to sell. A government that does not understand and respect its institutions is a government that does not expect Kenya also to grow up. I want to ask, if we have to tell Kenyans that respect order, when the government itself cannot respect the order of this highest institution called courts, that's not the way we want to go. So Nzoia was given to one-man ride. And I want to ask my president, that when you came to Mumias, you told us that mambo ni matatu. Mtu aende jela, aende kwao, ama aende mbinguni. And you are implying right. That is the person you are talking about. Now it's the same right. How has he sanitized himself to start owning Nzoia, to pick Nzoia, to qualify take Nzoia? And then farmers of Nzoia, workers of Nzoia, now according to the new agreement, as we talk today, it is no longer Nzoia Sugar Company. It has acquired a new name. And when it acquires a new name, it becomes like SHA. We told you that when you move from NHIF to SHA, first of all, clear the dates of NHIF. Then make a transition into SHA after clearing the dates. The moment you change the name, you cannot sue the old organization because it's no longer existing. You cannot sue the new organization because you are not part of it. Legally not binding. So the farm that has taken over Nzoia cannot be sued for the death of farmers. Neither can it be sued for the death of the employees. Now, I'm hearing from the minister, Tai Kagwe, that the farmers and workers should go to ask payment from government, not right. And as I speak today, there is money in the treasury. Money was even passed in parliament through a budget to pay workers upon paper. And they are still holding up to today, as we address the press now, the money that was supposed to pay workers upon paper We have even written a petition to the House asking Parliament to give a way forward. Why is the money that was allocated to the workers of Pan Paper still being held by Treasury? Why? Now, the time Pan Paper was sold, up to now, workers have not been paid. You want to tell us that you will pay the workers of Nzoia, the same government? We are saying time for playing tricks with the people of Western is over. Now I am talking as a people's representative, that the people of Bungoma don't deserve this. Tea is made up of 3 items. When you want to take a cup of tea on the table, 1, it has milk. 2, it has sugar. 3, it has tea itself. You cannot remove sugar from the table. Milk under KCC has been having a lot of problems, but the government have been taking money into KCC up to now as a parastatal. You have been taking money into Kenya Tea Development Authority. Why do you want to pick ours, the sugar sector, out of this? We pay tax like any other person. When you remove Nzoia from the taxpayer beneficiary bracket to a private firm, then all our tax will be taken, yes, but will not go there. That thing is arguing us. We are saying no to RAI. We are moving to court up to tomorrow. A further court action to make sure RAI does not step in Nzoia. RAI is the person who bought Pan Paper. They told us that Pan Paper will revive. In 1 year's time, it will revive, all staff will be back. Pan Paper is still down under the same person. We are telling you that one man cannot siphon the whole of Western. And if there is anything we can do for our people, is to move to the just courts. And the courts will give us a reprieve. That gives us our way. Our farmers, our workers, we are asking you to stand up in arms. As we go to court, go and close the gates. RAI cannot enter Nzoia and take over Nzoia, our property. We want them to make public the agreement. How much was leased per acre in the nuclear estates? We want to make it public. My brother Wamboka was able to speak on the soil of Nzoia itself, that leasing Tawe, he meant it. It went against it. I want to ask this government, primary schools, Nzoia Primary School is a public school. Nzoia Industrial Primary School is a public school. Nzoia Industrial Secondary School is a public school. St. Anne Nzoia Girls High School is a public school. 4 institutions on the lands that were leased. What it becomes of those public schools? They host around 10,000 students who go under private category in the school. Now it's being made private. It will look like the Book Academy. Our people will have issues with that. The hospital, very public. Under it, the stadium. Now, can you tell us our Nzoia Sugar FC, where will it go? Because the land, the stadium is also leased. He can decide to do anything with that. We are being concerned. I am not saying this in protection of anybody. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I don't care how it hurts and who it hurts most. But I stand one for the people who voted me in. I stand one for the government that is doing wrong things. I will say no to it. Recently, the president went to China. He went for money. How do we leaders of this region accompany the president to go to China and then change the railway line from the money they're getting that is supposed to be from Nakuru, Eldoret, Webuye, Malava? Make it modern. The railway changes from Nakuru to Kericho to Kisumu, then to Malava. How? This government, we voted it in. I'm saying as a person, as a major shareholder in this government. And if you are leaders, na muko mbele, na muoneshi matumaini ya kuwa mbele, please clear the jam, we take over. Thank you very much.